unfortunately, or is it good? I don't know. We live at the hardest time in the whole history, mentally hardest. But the comfort, it's the best time in the world. The food is so affordable, it's so accessible. You can go to store and get some food, clothing, housing, cars. Hundred years ago, only kings lived in a level what we are live now. But mentally, inside the head, I mean, all this information on the side, we live in the hardest time in whole history. And I'll tell you why. Because I feel this heavy thoughts inside. It's affect me, and I understand how many people struggle with the problem they have. Like from every microwave you heard, follow your dream, find your passion, do something what you love. Like all this crap, and this is good for somebody, but not for everybody. And I was feeling broke. I was feeling I'm wrong. I was feeling what the what's going on with me because I don't have a passion. I don't have big dream. I didn't have. I don't know what I want to do, what job I want to have. And when you see all this internet full of this successful advisors, full of this 18 years people who make $1 million, and you barely can pay your paycheck, can pay your bills, it's kind of broke you even more. That's why I said that now it's the hardest time in the world from the position of usual people, casual, like ordinary people who try to do the best, who try, to be happy and they can't because we see all these social things we can compare. I know like my grandfathers and grandmothers, they lived in a village. They live in a village and they have they haven't even a TV and they were so happy. They, do the simple things. They was providing their life by their own. You need to get some food, you need to grow your plants, you need to grow chickens and ducks for the meat. And they didn't compare themselves to nobody. They was really happy. And I heard a story where they every evening they gather in the center of the village. Everybody brings some music instrument and they play and they sing and they was so fun. And in that moment when I was child and I heard these stories, I was like, hey, it's so boring. Like you had the most boring life. And of course my grandma said, you don't understand. You don't understand where we live. And only now I understand how good that life was. It was way harder. I mean, physically harder, of course, and they have to do such a things, which we don't. We can turn off on the AC now and it will be warm in the house. They couldn't. They have to bring firewoods. They have to bring charcoal, and by a lot of things. But because they didn't compare themselves to nobody like other villages, how they do these things. They didn't care like who they are, how successful other people are. They was just living. I call this simple living. This is some kind of thing what I really want to achieve someday. Have a homestead, grow my, vegetables, grow my yard, and be a little separate of all this life. It's not mean it's bad. It's just I feel we are so overwhelmed of all this. We are so oversaturated by somebody else thoughts, by somebody else ideas, by somebody else dreams, and it's so horrible. I mean, for some people like me who go deeper, who read a lot of books, who try to figure out what's going on, it's one thing. Like I work on myself. I really work a lot. But a lot of people broke and lost in all this. And they even don't understand what's going on, why they are so unhappy, why they are so lost in this life. and they don't know the way out. But of course, the first way out is just to stop using social media in the way what you use. And I know it's so hard. I know it's pretty impossible, but this is only one chance, and or you need to try to separate yourself from this, as I'm trying to do. Of course, I'm also failed on this. I'm just regular person, just to try and work hard, and that's all. But this hard life, what we have now, hard time, what we have now, I know my favorite expression is that hard time build strong people. The strong people bring this hard time into a good time, and the good time build weak people. So looks like we are now in the result of weak people building, probably because I mean the results. The time now is hard, and it will build new strong people. And I know we can figure it out. And my whole advice in this video is just try to separate yourself from all these fake advisors, all this fake success, and it's all not real. Your success is you. Like your whole journey, your life is a success of you, and it's already good. It's already done. I know I'm not fully believe in this myself. I'm still wanna be, and I'm just on the way of understanding of this thing. I just want to help by maximum what I can. And if you even start to step on this, step to realizing what's going on, what's make you happy and on, you will start your journey to different life, mindful life. And I wish you all success on it.